Guys, I can just not get away from it, man. The Gundam timeline has been following me around all day, man. I'm terrified. Oh, jeez, man. Jeez, bro, what the... Oh, my gosh, man. What the heck, man? Oh. No, not again, man. Not again, not again, man. Jeez, man. I think he's off my tail for a bit, guys. There he is again. Oh my god, guys, there he is. Wow, this guy is terrifying, okay? This guy will terrify any anime fan right away and just turn them around, okay? You see this guy walk into the party, man, you want to leave right away. So we're gonna break this guy down a bit, guys. Okay. What is up, guys? Okay, so basically today is a very exciting video, okay? We are going to be going over a little tutorial, basically, on how to get into the Gundam franchise, okay? In this video, guys, I've got about 3 options for where you guys can start your Gundam journey here, okay? The best place to start Gundam, right, would probably be, in my opinion, with the original Mobile Suit Gundam, okay? And this is the start of the Universal Century timeline, okay? Basically, Gundam is breaking down into a bunch of different timelines, okay? And certain shows take place within each of these different timelines, okay? So the biggest and longest running timeline is the Universal Century, okay, guys? So this timeline has the most shows, okay? And has been going on the longest, right? So this started with the original Mobile Suit Gundam in 1979. This would be, in my opinion, your best place to start because it's the simplest place to start, okay? You know, the original Mobile Suit Gundam is an amazing show, right? It's got, you know, an incredible story. You get to meet Char and Amuro Ray, right? Char Aznavour and Amuro Ray, 2 of the most iconic Gundam characters, right, in the history of the franchise. But also, it was made a long time ago, right? So not everybody is gonna want to watch a show, right, that was made in 1979, you know? So I think that the best place to start with the Gundam franchise is Mobile Suit Gundam from 1979. But it's got an amazing story. It's got incredible characters. It's got deep lore. And then after that, right, let's say you start with Mobile Suit Gundam, right, the original one, then you've got the most shows you can watch after in that Universal Century timeline. All right, guys, so let's say, you know, you're used to watching, like, Gojo and, you know, like, Attack on Titan and, you know, like, you know, you're used to that 2025 animation, right? And you wanna know what, guys? Even me sometimes, I'm a stickler for my animation, right? I understand you guys who need something or just cannot slog through old animation, right? Everyone's got a friend, or, you know, maybe you're one of these people yourself that cannot slog through that old animation, okay? If you cannot slog through that old animation, there is still a lot of different Gundam shows and Gundam timelines for you, right? The next option, I think the second best option for anyone getting into Gundam would be Iron-Blooded Orphans, okay? It's got an incredible storyline. It's got some of the coolest mobile suits in the series with the Barbados, right? You know, it's got some of the greatest characters in the franchise, right? So this is just a great place to start for you guys that really cannot handle old school animation. And maybe you'll watch this one and you'll like it so much that then there's other Gundam timelines that you can go into, right? Like, you know, Gundam 00 or Gundam Seed, you know? Or it's basically just different timelines, guys. You can start anywhere you really want to, but you just have to start at the beginning of that timeline. That's really the big takeaway from this video, guys. But yeah, I think the second best place to start would be Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, okay? Definitely for you guys that love a great story, love lots of action. If you like a little bit of a darker story, this one's definitely for you too. A lot of mature themes, okay? And, you know, there's a couple tear-jerking moments here, guys, not gonna lie, okay? So yeah, I think another great place to start with the series is Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Another option, guys. So let's say, you know, you tried Iron-Blooded and it wasn't really for you. Well, you know, but then, you know, you didn't really like Mobile Suit Gundam Original for some reason. you know, I've almost gave up on you. You know, Gundam might not be for you if you don't like those two options, but I'm gonna give you one more try. I'm gonna give you guys one more try. My other option would be Gundam Wing. Okay, now guys, this is where a lot of people started with Gundam Wing, right? Gundam Wing kind of, you know, blew up Gundam, the franchise, in the West, right? A lot of people watched Gundam Wing as their first show. And it's truly a masterpiece, guys. Gundam Wing is so good, so classic. It's got some of the best characters in the series. It's got some of the coolest mobile suits in the series. And it's another great place to start because it's at the start of its own timeline, right? So once again, you know, I'll put up the picture here, guys. Or maybe I don't know what picture I'm going to show here, but I'm going to show something that makes sense for what I'm talking about, right? You can, you know, start at any timeline beginning, right? So you can see that Gundam Wing is the start of its own little timeline there. And you can see that Iron Blooded is the start of its own little timeline there, right? And you can see that, you know, Universal Century, wow, that's a big timeline, right? Like, you know, that's giant, right? So, yeah, guys, you know, start wherever you want, right? Basically, you can start at the beginning of any timeline. But where I would start if I were you guys is one of these options, right? The original Mobile Suit Gundam from 1979, Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, or Gundam Wing. These are all great places to start your Gundam journey. And if you like one of these shows, I highly recommend watching more Gundam shows, right? Going either deeper down certain timelines or picking a new timeline and, you know, trying it out, right? So yeah, guys, that's kind of my tutorial on how to get into the Gundam franchise. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely think you guys should check out this franchise, right? I think it's got a little something for everyone, right? If you don't like one of the shows, you might love another one of the shows. So give it a try, guys, and let me know down below your favorite Gundam show of all time and the first Gundam show you guys watched. I want to know that down below. The first Gundam show I ever watched was actually Gundam Build Fighters, and I'll put a little picture of Gundam Build Fighters up right there for you guys. So anyways, guys, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you guys got all the way to the end, make sure to answer that question in the comments below, and have a great night, guys.